Hello everyone, I am Robert Rivera and this is the very first episode of On the Cheap Tip. I'm very excited about this project. I've been thinking about doing this for a while because I get a lot of questions about my skincare regimens and how I keep my skin so clear and smooth, and this is a way to get it out to you guys. Now I have to say, my skin wasn't always like this. As a teenager I did have problems and I did go to the dermatologist and get, medication and stuff like that, but as an adult it sort of summed up and cleared up on its own, and now I just find more natural and cheap ways to clear my skin or scrub my skin or clean my skin without spending a lot of money. And that's what the multi-billion-dollar soap companies want you to do, or cosmetic companies want you to do. And I'm here to say you don't have to do it. Just stay away from it. So anyway, today's lesson is a very cool thing I just found out. I was just kind of thinking, oh, what can I put on my skin? And I was like, oh, how about a tomato? Who thought of tomatoes? Well, apparently there is actually something. So it's called the tomato toner. And the first thing you're going to do is use the tomato. Hopefully organic. What tomatoes do or have in them actually is vitamin A and C. They clear blackheads and acne. They help with oily skin. They help shrink pores, and they help tighten the skin as well. So that's why I was like, let me see what I can do. First, you're going to start with a tomato. Cool. And what you're going to do is pretty much slice up the tomato. A couple slices will do. You don't need a lot. So, save the rest of that tomato for your salad later on, or your sandwich, or whatever you want to do with it. Don't waste. I'm a big non-waster and I don't like to waste. So the first thing you're going to do is take your tomato and cut it up into a slice or two. Put it into a blender or a juicer. If a juicer is amazing, but I don't have one, I just have a blender. You could also just take a spoon and put it into a cup like this one and just press down on the tomato, and that'll juice it as well. So this is our tomato juice. That's what we start out with, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but it has a little bit of seeds and a little bit of pulp in it. Don't worry about that. You want to get more of the juice rather than the pulp. This is a good tip. Do not get rid of your pulp. This is all the pulp that I have. If you have blackheads, we all get blackheads around our nose, you take this pulp and you rub it in after the toner. Rub it in really, really deep into the pores, and maybe even on the cheekbones. I get a couple of blackheads, and I usually get blackheads up here too. So you want to rub that in, and that'll take care of your blackheads and any even exposed acne like bumps or something like that. You want to use some pulp, and that's the pulp right there. Hopefully this picks up. I don't know if it is. Alright, so as I said, we started with our tomato juice. Next thing we're going to do is grab a cucumber. Cucumbers are great because the tomato is so acidic and it's a little more harsh. It's more of like an alcohol-y, but it's not alcohol, but it's more of that kind of toner. This is going to cool. This is the cooling side of the toner. So it's not, as the tomato penetrates, this is going to cool the skin down. So you're going to take a couple of slices. I just shaved down about to here and then chopped off the cucumber and put it into a blender. And this is, hold on, I might be coming out of frame. And this is what I got. Cucumber juice. Now, you don't need that much. I would say a couple of tablespoons of juice. You don't need a lot of juice. A lot of people may think that you need like a cup, but you don't need a cup of juice. So, basically what you're going to do is take your tomato juice and your cucumber juice and combine. Now, you want about half and half. I did a little more cucumber juice than I was supposed to, so I'm going to mix that up. Cool. And now I have a combination of all my tomato and cucumber. Now the next part, I need a drink of water because I'm getting a little dry here. Alright, so the next part, you're going to take lime juice. Now, I don't have real limes in my house, but I have real lime juice. It's 100% lime juice, but the only thing is it does have preservatives in it, which I hate using stuff with preservatives. When I try to do this kind of stuff, I try to use like organic or all natural, but this is not my favorite thing to use, but it's the only thing I have, so I'm going to use it. Now all you're going to do is take a few drops of it, like 4. Okay, that's about 4. Cool. Oops. Take 4 and then drink into your stuff and then mix that in real well. Let me get my spoon, mixing it up. And then finally you're going to take your little cotton round and dip it into your solution. Now it looks a little crazy. You'll see more red than anything, and that's what you should see. Now I'm going to apply, ooh, it's drippy. You want to strain it a little bit. I forgot to say, and this is really important, you want to start by washing your face. That's an important step. I use a really good face wash that's super cheap, and it's called Neutrogena Deep Clean Cleanser. I'll get that for you right now while I'm doing this. Neutrogena Deep Clean. I love this cleanser. This cleanser is great for, excuse me, shaving, and it doesn't leave bumps when you do it before you shave. So if you do, for guys especially, under the neck, just lather that on. You could either shave with it, or you can rinse it off and then just use your shaving cream, but it'll soften up your skin. It's also really great for your down below parts, if you shave like bikini lines and stuff. Guys, don't act like you don't do it, because I know you do. Okay, so I'm almost done with my cleanser. You want to be careful around your eyes to not go too close to them. I kind of went a little close by accident. And you want to get your neck. So you always keep going with your neck. Anything you do to your face, you do to your neck. Cool? Now I'm about done. And you're going to let this set for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then after it dries off, you rinse it off. Now you're going to use, when you first wash your face, you want to wash with like a warmer water to open up the pores. And then when you rinse this off, you want to use a lukewarm water. So it's more of a cold water. And just rinse it off, rub in circular motions just like you applied it. And if you feel like there's a little bit of a residue, you can take a little bit of your cream cleanser, Neutrogena cream cleanser, and wash it off again, just so you can get any, like, you don't want to smell like tomato juice or cucumber juice for the day. And I'm telling you, this stuff works. I did not believe it. I used it one day. I went to work, and my friend was telling me, wow, what did I do to my skin? It really does. It makes your skin glow. It tightens your skin. It also controls the oil the entire day. I usually have to go about half the day and then wash my face because my face gets so oily. So for those of you who have oily skin, this is an amazing tip. It will keep your skin oil-free the whole day. And I love it. I love it. So I hope that this helped you guys. I'm going to rinse all of this off and feel great and get started with my wonderful day. And then I hope that you guys continue to watch my tips. Remember, it's On the Cheap Tip, youtube.com/On the Cheap Tip. You can also watch some other videos that I have. I'm also a hip-hop dancer. Yeah, I'm a hip-hop dancer that gives skin advice. And that is youtube.com/Goya Guido.